Did you get that? Oh, and it's still on. Test, test. We're testing the microphones. I'd just like to say that we are filming live, so please pardon any live bloopers that we have going on here. But definitely come up to NMSUA and see what's going on for the first impressions that they have going here. And they have sodas, like I said. The popcorn is going right now, and you can get a lot of information if you are already a student or if you're interested in becoming a student. So come up here on the hill at NMSUA. Are we good? Okay. I'm here with Sherry Jimeno, who is the big boss here on campus. I like to say that. Now, tell us a little bit about the first impressions that's going on.
Well, this is our what we consider our first annual First Impressions, And so what we're doing is we have set up three different booths around the campus to try to make sure that students know what the schedule is, where everything is at. It also gives them a chance to sign up for student organizations and for us to answer any questions that students and or their families might have with us.
Okay, now today is the first day of classes, so
Yes,
there
it is.
should be a lot of people up here, but you're also going to be doing this next week as well.
Right, because realistically, higher ed institutions have a tendency to offer a lot of classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then also Mondays and Wednesdays if you're a community college. So this particular session is for the students that are coming on Tuesdays and Thursday
Okay.
classes, and they're starting actually today on Thursday. Then the Monday session is for the students that have Monday, Wednesday classes, so that we're going to be here to help them as well. And then also what we're doing is we have certainly the day session, but then we work also from 4 to 6 so that students that are coming in for our ending classes will also be able to ask us questions as well.
That's great. So nobody can miss out on this opportunity.
Nobody can.
Nobody.
And we're hoping nobody
Yeah.
can.
Now you said this is the first annual, so
Yes.
you are prepared to do this every semester, right?
Well,
Or
yes,
every
we
year?
are.
Okay.
For sure, every year, but every semester. And then, of course, one of the things that we're very, very happy with the outcome so far, and what we want to be able to do is do this every semester so that we don't leave any student behind.
That's great. So if anybody has any questions or they need information, if they don't know where their classes are, they can come up here, get information on. I know there's a chess club, which is very
Yes.
impressive.
Yes, and in fact, one of the things when I was looking at that table over there, of course, the other thing we're going to have is a faculty staff talent show as well. And so we were saying, maybe we could show him chess, and he could play me and beat me in 5 minutes or less. What do you think?
I don't know. I think you'll have a run for his money. You seem like you play chess. You just don't tell anybody
uh,
about
I
it.
don't play it. I could play it. I'm not saying how well I play
Oh,
it.
okay. It's a secret. Well, thank you so
Thank
much. I
you.
appreciate it. And we're up here, so anybody that wants to come up here for information, come to NMSUA for the first impressions.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And thank you
you.
for being here.
Thank you. Yes, it's on. Are we both in? Okay. I'm here with Tamara, who's a student here at NMSUA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this your first year here?
Yes, this is my first year.
All right. And how do you like it so far? It's the first day.
It's exciting. Like, I don't know. It's a whole different feel from high school,
Yeah.
definitely.
And what are you studying right now?
I'm studying business.
Great. Okay. And have you already had your classes so far this morning?
Yes, I've had my classes already.
All right. And I bet they gave you homework already, right?
No,
Assignments
not
or-
yet, but we got to know everybody. It's
That's
really cool.
cool. So, do you like the fact that you can get all the information here that you need?
It's really helpful. Without these guys out here, I probably wouldn't have made it to any of my classes because I didn't know where I was going at all. So I'm really thankful for these guys out here. They're really helpful.
So great. Now we're going to be here next week also. So would you suggest people to come here to get the information?
I definitely will. I'm gonna tell them to come to the patio and let them tell you where to go. Because if not, you're gonna be lost like me.
Well, thank you so much, and have a great rest of the semester and a rest of your career here at the university. Because it's a wonderful university, and you'll get everything you need for it. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Bye. We are live.
Oh, yeah, I'm good with that.
So can you still see? Okay. We're just lounging here at NMSUA. I'm here with Jeremy, who's actually over at the booth for the student services that they're putting on for the information, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so how many students have come looking for their classes so far?
So far, we've had about 70 people at my booth alone. So, and we have 4 booths all over campus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of lost students.
A lot, well, I wouldn't say lost students. A lot of times we're just grabbing them, coming over, saying, hey, we have information, and then they don't realize that what the kind of information we actually do have, like maps and that kind of thing. And we're just trying to help people get to where they need to be for today and making it as smooth a transition as possible.
And you're also going to be here next week for the Monday, Wednesday class.
Yes, we'll be here on Monday for the Monday, Wednesday class people. So if someone doesn't have a class today, we'll be here to help them out too.
That is fantastic. I think it's great that everybody's up here. There's a lot of people so far, and if they have any information, they can go to you and then also see the booths that are available.
That is correct, and the booths behind us right here are all for the student groups on here on campus. So if you're interested in getting together with a student group, it doesn't matter what they are, they'll be more than happy to sign you up there. And then of course the booths, we have one at the Science Center, in front of the bookstore here, and then over at the library as well.
That is great. Well, we have to all look for you. Everybody look for Jeremy here over at the Student Services booth and get all your information. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, you have to come way over here. Okay, I am here with Lori and Krista. I can read. I'm great. Now, both of you are in the nursing program, right?
Yes, we are.
And how long have you been in the nursing program?
This is our second semester.
Okay, how do you like it so far?
It's wonderful. We have wonderful instructors this semester. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
That's great. And when will you graduate? When will you be done with the nursing program?
I think I'm going to graduate in December of 2013.
Okay.
Yes.
And that goes for you
Yes,
as well?
uh-huh.
Great. Now, for people who don't know a lot about the nursing program, what would you suggest to them if they were curious about getting into it?
Call and speak to one of the secretaries of the department there and get the packet of information that they have. You find out what your prereqs are and what you need to do, and if you're wanting to continue on to get your bachelor's, then you can actually read the forms and see what you're going to need for your bachelor's. And Bobby down in the nursing office is wonderful. She's very full of information and willing to help. So.
Now, you guys are in the new building, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because I remember when they had the other building over there. Now they have the new one. So, did you ever get to see the older one that they had? No. So you're
No.
really enjoying this.
Yeah. Right. I came from Carlsbad, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations on being in the nursing program. I know it's kind of tough to get in, but it is a great way to help the community. And if you decide to stay here, if you go anywhere, you can take it with you.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget, there's a lot of other programs here at NMSUA. A lot of them can be transferred over to main campus in Las Cruces, or you can go to a different university if you'd like. But the first 2 years, you should definitely come here. It's local, has great instructors, and you'll learn the basics of what you need to for your degree to be able to move on to what you want to do. So come up here to NMSUA and find out all the information today and next Monday as well. And all year long, they have information too. Thanks. Okay, now you should have seen this face before, because Mr. Michael Jackson himself. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So it's the first day of classes, and how are your classes going so far?
They're going really good, really good. And this is my first day of sophomore year, so I'll be in sophomore this year.
And what is your degree?
Right now, it's my Associates of Fine Arts.
That does not surprise me. This man can dance, so I do have a question. Would you do a little something for us here right now?
Sure, I'll do a little quick thing.
Yes, yeah, right there. He's awesome. Thank you so much and have a great day. And I know that you're getting information. I just kind of dragged you away from everybody, but I hope you enjoy your semester and also the rest of your college career.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
We are live. So I am here with the fantastic Student Media Solutions, who do a ton of stuff here for video and stuff like that for the college. So tell me a little bit more about what you have going on. I know the Battle of the Bands is coming up.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands is going to be great. Student Media Solutions is a multimedia production solution service for the college. The college operates on your tax dollars. We need to build our resumes, so we have to work for free for a certain amount of time to get our careers rolling anyway. Why not start before we get out of school? So any of your graphic design, photography, theater, fine arts, animation, just about anything you can think of, we'll meet your needs, and it'll be exciting to get our...
Even we're idea people, so come give us your ideas. And then we have our Battle of the Bands coming up August 31st from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Tays. It's free to get in with a student ID, or it's $1 to get in, so no excuses. Everybody come out. We have 5 awesome bands playing, and we're going to rock the house.
Actually, I know DeKine's playing, and they played for the Music in the Park last month, or actually last couple Fridays ago for Alamogordo Live Music in the Park. Now, you guys rock. Everywhere that we've been, they've been, and they do great work. Thank you. Yeah, they are fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, no, they do great work. So how can someone get a hold of you if they want to use your services?
The best person actually to get a hold of would be Greg Easthouse.
Okay.
His email is blackwingedthing, BLACKWINGED @gmail.com.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
blackwingedthing@gmail.com or 415-509-5534. I'm on 4 radio stations right now promoting Battle of the Bands, thanks to Senator Burt, who really rocks out for the arts in Alamogordo.
He sure does.
He's so supportive.
Yeah, he
and,
supports us too. He's fantastic. We love you, Senator Bill Burt.
Yeah, thank you, Senator Burt. Burt Broadcasting, 94 Key, and all those other ones that I can't remember.
Yes,
But
I know there's a Cool FM, and I think there's the country one too.
Yeah, there's KZZX 107.9 Cool FM, 94 Key, and I believe that there's a talk station too. I'm not.
She's good. She knows all of them. That's great. Well, you guys are doing a great job. You provide the community and the college with such a great service, and we will definitely be at Battle of the Bands. Don't forget, it's only $1. You can't miss it, and there's great bands because we've already had one of them at least, and I won't miss it, so you better not miss it either. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Leona.
Thank you. Hey, this is our friend Lewis. He's one of our main supporters from SMS.
Hello. Pretty good in yourself?
Did you already have classes?
Unfortunately, no.
When is your first class?
I actually missed my first class. But another class later on tonight because I'm trying to get my schedule all worked out. That's what I'm the first class for.
It's the first day. It's okay to miss a class. They'll understand, I think.
Exactly.
Just don't do it again.
I'm not going to.
Say something about SMS.
I don't plan on it. SMS, man, it's like the best group up here. You know why? Because we're the most representatives, that's why, because I say so.
He said so. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Come up here to NMSUA and come see what's going on.
Don't forget about AlamoLive.net. Main support. The umbilical cord.
Thank you. We're pointing you out because he needs one of those. Mr. Michael Jackson over there.
Okay, this is it.
Yes, it is, and we are actually live. We're streaming live for this event.
are
Which,
live,
yeah, we are
okay.
live, so we get live bloopers and everything, which is mainly me doing something silly. But you are one of my favorite instructors up here. I had your class many, many times. This is Mr. Lockhart, and I love him. He's so great. Now, tell me, you have been here for a very long time. So, what differences have you seen in the way that the college has come?
Oh, I've been teaching here for 17 years. And one of the biggest things that's changed is we're pulling in more and more students from farther and farther away from what used to be the core of students. It used to be that mostly upper middle class and upper class people went to college. And increasingly we've been inviting more and more and more and more people in. And what that means is we're getting people who are less and less prepared for college, and so we're having to rethink how we do a significant amount of what we do.
Okay. And how have you been able to do that? Because I know you're, like I said, a great instructor. So what are your tricks of the trade?
I tell the truth.
Oh, that is true. And I tell you what, I absolutely love your class. Now, you're still doing sociology, right?
Absolutely, yes. 3 more years.
3 more years, and then you get to go travel?
3 more years, and we're hitting the road. We moved out of a 2,000 square foot townhouse into a 200 square foot motorhome this summer.
Nice.
And so we have 1 foot on the road already, and so that means every summer, every winter, every big break, we are going to hit the road.
Now, sociology is a core class, so you'll only be here 3 more years, so everybody needs to come up here and take your class. Does that sound about right?
I suspect everybody's a little too many, but
as many as you could fit in your classroom.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you so much. And I do have one last question. What are your suggestions for someone who is considering coming to the college? What would be their first step?
That one's very difficult to answer because each person is radically different. I would say do your homework. Find out as much as you possibly can about college before you ever come to college at all.
So starting about the 7th grade.
I have no sense of when, but early.
Yeah, earlier the better, and that way you know what you want to do and take core classes at least.
Absolutely. And also I know more and more funding agencies are devaluing college. They're telling you to push through as fast as you can go. They're telling you to only take core classes. They're telling you to get your degree as quickly as possible. And that misunderstands the importance of college. Yes, college is important to get a job, but that's not the most important part of college. What's truly important is college changes your life. College teaches you to think in a different way. We need more truly thinking people in the United States. We need people who are evidence-based instead of opinion-based, and that's the big thing you get out of college. And one of the big ways you get those is through many of the classes that are not the core classes. Often it's, for example, my sophomore classes, we get into that type of thing much more than we do in the intro class. And of course, for every student in my sophomore classes, I have 4 or 5 in the intro. And so those people, unlike you, I remember that you took specifically, I remember that great marriage and family class where we only had, 9 people in it? Which should tell you what happens with the non-core classes. And those are some of the most important ones.
And this is why you're one of the best instructors, I have to say. I'm biased, though. I can't help it. So thank you so much, and continue doing what you're doing, and good luck when you retire, and have fun.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm here with Christina, and she is the department with the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, which I did have to look at because it's a lot. Now, you said that there's a new department, a new degree that you can actually work on here.
Right. This semester is the first semester that we have an Associate of Science in General Engineering. So students looking for a bachelor's degree in engineering can actually finish their first 2 years toward the degree here in Alamogordo, save some money, save some time traveling back and forth. So yeah, it's a new program and not many students know about it, so pretty excited about it.
That's a really cool thing that I know they keep on adding things to the college up here to make it easier for people not to have to travel right away to go to law school.
Right, it's a big time saver. People with families, there are a lot of obligations. So it saves a lot of time, saves money. Our tuition is less expensive. Also, we have a STEM club, and that is tied with the engineering majors. So we met yesterday for the first time, and students were talking about perhaps wanting to head over to White Sands Missile Range or Holloman Air Force Base. So I'm looking to see about partnering up with some potential employers so students can get to know what the career options are in the area. So.
Well, that sounds like a great opportunity. So if anybody wants to know more about this degree program, how can they find out about it?
They can find out through the NMSUA website or call me 439-3783, or they can email me at chstroud@nmsu.edu.
That is fantastic. Great opportunity for everybody up here. And no matter what degree you're looking for, you can come up to NMSUA and find out more information and proceed with your education.
Excellent. Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
you're going to stand right over here.
Okay.
And I'm here with Sean right now, who's with the Student Veterans of America for NMSUA. Now, you have a table up here. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
What we're doing is just making students aware that we're here. We're about 18 months old, excuse me, and we represent the veterans on campus. Every semester we've raised money for Operation Wounded Warrior at Fort Bliss. We offer camaraderie and brothership and sistership to veterans so that they're not alone on campus. And we try to help transition. A lot of our young veterans are Iraq and Afghanistan veterans that has just gotten out. We've got retired military. But our membership is very open. You just have to be connected to a veteran somehow, a granddaughter, a daughter, a wife, brother, sister. It doesn't matter. And one of our notable things is last spring, Congressman Steve Pierce actually came to our fundraiser, and ate a hot dog.
Nice. Well, thank you, Steve Pierce. That is incredible that you did that. That's great.
Yeah, he was very gracious, and I got a picture with him, and that was cool.
Very cool. Now, this is a great thing because we have Holloman right here.
Yes.
So if someone has questions or they have concerns, can you also help them through the process of actually attending NMSUA as well?
As much as possible. For the American Legion Post 34, I am a veteran service officer. So I can get the ball rolling, but then past that it's up to the VA. But we have an outstanding and amazing veteran advisor, Charles Turpin, who is an expert in everything with the VA. So he knows avenues I don't even know to help veterans get free schooling.
Nice.
And he's working right now with a few veterans that he's trying to get their GI Bill back.
Okay.
So, but one of the other notable things we recently did over the summer is I wrote a scholarship for veterans, and it actually got approved, and now we're waiting for funding. And we have lots of big plans. Hopefully, when we get permission, on the third Thursday of September is POW MIA Day, and we are planning on holding an event here on the patio to remember POWs and the missing in action from all wars. And for our campus, we actually have POWs that are students.
Oh, wow.
So I will not divulge who they are, but they are wonderful, wonderful veterans.
And see, a lot of people have the misconception that the students up here are all young, but we have students of every age and every diverse place that you could possibly imagine coming to this campus.
Yes, I think our maximum age is in the 70s. When I did student orientation last spring, there was a gentleman that I believe was a Korean War veteran that's finishing his degree.
Wow.
And that's the scuttlebutt. I actually never got to talk to the gentleman. But you have a lot of people trying to start over, second career. They just got out of the military. They're an Air Force wife, so they're trying to use their in the Army we call it the CCA, and it's basically a scholarship for military wives.
Okay.
But you have Air Force wives, you have a few Army wives, you have a lot of disabled students. To my understanding, there are over 70 disabled veterans on campus. And we have, to help them, we also have an amazing disabilities coordinator, Melinda Fowler. She's our ADA lady. Some people nicknamed her the VA lady. But she is a bulldog when it comes to helping students with disabilities, especially veterans. And last year, we actually dedicated it this spring, but last year we had a students' veterans lounge installed in the Student Union building, designed around traumatic brain injury and PTSD. So that veterans that have these injuries, like myself even, can go in there and calm down and relax. It's secure. There's low VOC carpet, low VOC paint, man-eating lazy boy chairs.
Wow.
And they'll swallow you up.
Nice.
I can even give you a tour sometime if you wish.
I think that would be a great idea. And I love the fact that NMSUA is constantly progressing to different areas to help the students and noticing the needs that some of the students have, and they work with that to make it a more comfortable environment for them.
Well, last fall, if I remember correctly, this campus was voted #1 most military friendly in the United States. It was actually in the fall issue of GI Jobs and military something, military monthly, I believe.
That's
So.
good to know. And like I said, with the base being right here, this is a great opportunity to expand your education, start your education, continue it, change. If you're changing careers, just come up here. There's a lot of things available. And what you're doing up here is great. Now, will you be up here Monday as well?
Yes, I have 2 classes that day, but I will be up here. But also, what people don't know, because enough people don't talk to financial aid, there's on average $40,000 of unused money, scholarship-wise, that nobody uses. There's about 7 veteran scholarships on this campus through the VFW, American Legion, Purple Heart Association. There's scholarships just for female students. There's scholarships just for Hispanic students, Native American. We have an outstanding financial aid manager. I think that might be the correct title, named Stephanie Ledesma. There's actually an NMSUA financial aid Facebook page where they actually tell you about new scholarships that come out. But the if you're a transfer student with a high GPA too, I think you qualify for the continuing education scholarship. And that one is extremely easy. I just received a sizable scholarship just from that one scholarship.
There's a lot of information that people can get up here just from you. I mean, you know so much about what's going on, but if they wanted more information about how they can qualify for these things, they can come up here and find that out.
Yes, they can. There's a lot of this people in like our nifty shirts, like the student veterans or PTK, chess club, others. These are students that are very, very involved with the campus. They and they know a lot of ins and outs. And even talking for 5 minutes to the professors, we have amazing instructors like Miss Walkinen, who's a communications professor, who's hilarious. She's the woman in her 60s with purple hair.
Nice.
Yes, she is
If I see her, I'm getting her on camera.
Oh, she's awesome. she's wearing purple glasses right now.
Nice.
But we've got Miss Tanya Allred, who's an amazing English teacher. Very funny. We got Dr. Keith, who's an expert in law. And if you're worried even about your grades or testing, we've got the Academic Support Center with amazing tutors. I am extremely terrible in math, but my math tutor, Emilio Torres, I've gotten an A 2 semesters in a row in math with his guidance. English, we have amazing English tutors. We have the tutors that work here, their degree is in mathematics or English or physics. These are experts that know the instructors, know the teachers, know how stuff's supposed to be. And they're students too.
And yes, I do remember, because I had attended this campus before too, and I do remember seeing a lot of the instructors in some of my classes, which was entertaining to see them out of the teacher role and into the student role, which is great to know that they're continuing their education here as well. Now, it's also wonderful to know that if you do need assistance, if you do need extra help, don't let that stop you from continuing your education, because they have a lot of opportunities here to be able to help you with things like math and other areas where you might have problems.
Yes, that's true. And also, what some people don't know is if you sign up with an advisor to get a tutor, you earn a semester hour. So I believe it's every 20 hours of tutoring you get 1 semester hour. So if your classes add up to like 11 semester hours and you're just that 1 semester hour short of full time, but you know you're terrible in math or English, well, you sign up, get a tutor, and get college credit for being tutored. And that puts you full time for financial aid.
That is wonderful information. So come up here to NMSUA, come see the first impressions and all the different booths that are up here, and find out more about how you can attend NMSUA, and also if you are attending, how you can get some more assistance with what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Don't forget to come back on Monday, where you can find out more information about NMSUA, the different programs that are available, the different clubs that are available, and how you can register to attend NMSUA, or if you are registered, where you can go if you're not familiarized with the campus. There's a lot of opportunity up here, so don't miss out, and you'll be here for the first impressions next Monday. Thanks so much.